Good evening, Nigerian people. Good day to everyone out there listening to me. I hope everyone is staying strong and staying jiggy. Our today's matter horizon says, "We shall vigorously resist it." Nnamdi Kanu reacts to ruling labeling IPOB a terrorist group. Gist News reports. They are resisting the claims that IPOB and ESN are a terrorist group that are inciting violence in the southeastern zone. For reasons why they are claiming that IPOB is the one causing problem in Southeast Zone is what we're trying to understand. They're just pushing it forward that yes, the people that are causing problem in the Southeastern Zone, in fact in the whole of Nigeria, is IPOB and ESN. But let's get to the content of the date note. Exactly this content entails. The embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has vowed to resist the ruling of the Court of Appeal in Abuja, which affirmed the proscription of IPOB and its designation as a terrorist organization. This news reports that on Thursday, the Abuja Division of the Court of Appeal upheld an order by Justice Abdul Kafarati of the Federal High Court, Abuja, proscribing IPOB and designating it a terrorist organization. Reacting to the developments, Kanu stated that the court's ruling would be challenged with the ambit of the law, as the judgment did not pass the muster of the Nigerian Constitution and the status pertinent to it. Kanu argued that the order of proscription by the Federal High Court was obtained through an ex parte application by the federal government, rather than through a hearing on notice by a judge in chambers as prescribed by law. He made this known during his routine meeting with his legal team, led by lead counsel Aloy Ejimakor, at the Department of State Services DSS facility in Abuja. A statement issued by Ejimakor after the meeting read in part, "Rising from our routine visitation to Oyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, he instructed the legal team to convey the following to members of the public. The ruling yesterday by the Court of Appeal affirming the proscription of IPOB as a terror group will live in infamy and shall be vigorously resisted within the parameters of the law, both municipal and international. Sooner rather than later, it shall be demonstrated that the judgment did not pass the muster of the Nigerian Constitution and the status pertinent to it. Members of the public should ponder this. One of the main issues we canvassed at the Court of Appeal was that the order of proscription by the Federal High Court was obtained through an ex parte application by the federal government, instead of through a hearing on notice by a judge in chambers as prescribed by the pertinent law. We also argued that the proscription proceedings violated the hallowed doctrine of fair hearing enshrined in the Constitution, as IPOB was neither put on notice nor heard before the order of proscription was issued. In addition to this, we argued that the proscription directive issued to the Attorney General was signed by the late Abba Kari and not by former President Buhari, as the relevant law required. The Court of Appeal acknowledged these irregularities, but still went ahead to dismiss our appeal on the questionable premise that national security is an exemption to the provisions of the Constitution. It is now so obvious, very, very obvious, that all of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, or his case, is not by law anymore. It's now a political something. Every single thing they are doing concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case has nothing to do with law. The law is not governing this whole case. The law is not governing Nnamdi Kanu. And the law is not stopping the Nigerian government. It is their own law that they are following and not the constitution. And it's making the whole case seem scary, like what exactly is going to go on? Will he be released? Will the verdict actually favor Nnamdi Kanu? Or will it just be in the favor of the government? Or will it actually be what it's supposed to be? The one thing they're using to hold Nnamdi Kanu down is that he's a leader of terrorist group that incites violence in this state, in the other states, in the other place. That is the one thing that they're using to hold Nnamdi Kanu down. But what exactly did IPOB do that make it seem like they are violent people or violent community? What exactly did they do? That's a question we should be asking. Now, if there's any bombing, any shooting, any commotion that goes on in the southeast, the next finger they point at without any thoughts or investigation is IPOB. Any turmoil that comes up around the southeastern zone, their first finger is pointed at IPOB without any reservation. They don't care to know if it's actually true or if these problems or these turmoils are actually caused by real criminals. They don't want to know. They might even say the real criminals are also part of IPOB and ESN. All these things are just their law is what they're fixing on Nnamdi Kanu's case. Their own law. They don't care about the constitution. They don't care about the fact that there's a law that governs the people. So this whole case is no longer about making the right decision or making the right law verdict or whatever. No. It's now a political ambition. And if it keeps going this way, Nnamdi Kanu won't actually come out of detention like he's supposed to. And that's not what we're hoping for. Because if it doesn't, a lot will keep coming up. A lot will keep going down. We've come to the end of today's content. Do not forget to subscribe and stay tuned to our channel. Thank you.